We approach Derby Cathedral along Iron Gate, which doesn't seem to have changed much since this picture was painted by Louise Rayner in 1865. The church tower dates from around 1520. The rest of the church dates from around 1725. This is one of those cases where the previous building had got into such a ruinous state through sheer neglect that it had to be pulled down. The building, both outside and inside, will remind you of one of those new 18th century London churches. Perhaps this is because it was designed by James Gibbs, who had recently designed St. Martin in the Fields. Derby is also one of those instances where a parish church became a cathedral when a new diocese was created because of expansion of population. This happened in 1927. Like Edward Whiteman at Lichfield, Joan Waste, a young blind woman of 22 years, was burned alive by the church authorities. This happened here in 1556. She had been going to the church every day, where a clerk would read to her from the New Testament, forgiveness and all that. However, she couldn't accept the doctrine of transubstantiation, so they burnt her to death. The church contains much of interest. Bess of Hardwick, Countess of Shrewsbury in Elizabethan times, is buried here in the Cavendish vaults, as is Henry Cavendish, the famous scientist. The ironwork is by the smith Robert Bakewell of Derby. There are monuments to Caroline, Countess of Besborough, daughter of the 3rd Duke of Devonshire, and William Ponsonby, Earl of Besborough, and of course to many other people. The baldachin is by Sebastian Compa, whose father, Ninian Compa, designed the altar screen at Ripon. These modern windows, 1965, are the work of Kerry Richards. So that's a very quick introduction to Derby Cathedral. I won't advise you to visit Derby. Some enthusiastic local burger might stick a parking ticket on your car while you're away.